All right, I am doing a very intense shape here. So we are trying to figure out the area in the perimeter of this shape here. So I've kind of got most of it worked out. I've figured out this piece right up at the top here, the triangle, which is up here. And I did that in part 1. Part 2, I did this piece right here. Part 3, we took care of these. So we're, I think, part 4 maybe? I don't even know. Maybe we're part 5. All right, the only part we have left really is this semicircle, which we already know the diameter of it. It is 9.4. So the radius on this, because 9.4 is a diameter, that means that the radius is half of that, or 4.7. So that will help me with the radius. And so now I'm just going to kind of show you that. So that's this piece right here. Oh, geez. I'll try to do that with one hand and it's moving. So again, this is 9.4 and then that would be 4.7 because that is half of that. So now we have all these pieces. So what we're trying to do is piece together the area. So we're going to start off with the areas of this. I can't guarantee this is going to get done in one video. I might have to do this all in 2 separate parts, but we could do all the pieces here. So we're going to do the circumference because I'm going to do the perimeter. So circumference is the only thing that's kind of tricky with this because it is a semicircle. So with everything else, I could just add all those pieces together. But unfortunately with this circle, we do need to find the circumference of that because it's not as easy to do. So with the circumference of a circle, the circumference of a full circle is 2 pi r. We have a semicircle, so we have half of that. So we are going to take pi. I'm just going to do 3.14 for pi because we are using decimals we're doing 2 places. So since we're doing hundreds, we're going to just keep with hundreds. So I'm going to do 3.14 times, now normally I would say times 2 and times r, but because we are taking half a circle, really you don't need the 2 because you'd cut that answer in half, which means you're really dividing by 2 anyway. So for the semicircle, it's really just pi times r. So we're going to do 3.14, and we're going to times that by 4.7, which we said was the radius. And so the circumference of this semicircle is roughly 758. So we're going to keep with the hundredths place. So the circumference of the semicircle would be 14.76-ish. Now what I'm going to do is that's going to give me this part right here. So we've got this, and we're going to add this, and this, and this, and this, and this, all these outer pieces for the perimeter together so we can get what the perimeter is. And then I'll do another part, which is going to give you the areas, because that's going to take a few minutes to do as well. So 14.76, we're going to add the 7.1 to it. We're going to add the 3.63. We're going to add the 9.07. Again, most of these are approximations because of the fact that these did not come out nicely, many of them. And then the 14.3. And that is all the outside pieces. That totals up to be 55.2 inches for the perimeter for this whole shape. And if you want to stick around for one more part, I'm going to give you the area of this shape. If you want more questions like this, you can find them on my YouTube channel. You want algebra? Check these out under the geometry section.